Leo's been acting a bit odd lately. And a bit odd for Leo would be enough to get a normal person sectioned.
Leo, will you please stop meditating on that stupid leaflet and eat your tea?
It's not stupid. If we don't stop burning fossil fuels soon, all living things on the planet face an environmental disaster.
Yes, this from the boy who spent last weekend in the garden burning ants with lighter fuel.
People change!
They don't normally change from a teenage slob into a transcendental twit, right?
Yeah, man, you gotta admit you're being a little bit weird. I mean, you've had 2 baths already this week.
What's weird about that?
It's Monday.
Anyone home?
Daddy, you okay?
Oh my gosh!
I can't believe it. Do you know there's no wheelchair access at the Red Lion?
Welcome to my world.
We can have a game of Robot Wars later on.
If you're hard enough.
When you called, you said you were all right.
I'm absolutely fine. The hospital sent me home in this as a precaution. There was a lovely junior doctor there. He'd been awake 5 weeks. He kept calling me Beryl.
Well, I'm exhausted.
You've only pushed me from the van to here.
There's a lot of emotional strain on carers today, Colin.
So what actually happened?
Pigott is what happened.
Oh, Pigott. It's because of nutters like him that you got out of the building trade.
I know, he's a right rip-off merchant. He cheats old ladies out of their houses, rips all the guts out of them and sells them to yuppies. They're going to make a TV series out of it.
Well, what on earth were you doing working for someone like him?
Well, it had been a quiet week, so...
So we decided to go round and fit this old bath that he bought from us.
Yeah, halfway up the stairs, his banister gave way.
Plunging your beloved onto the recently sanded solid oak flooring beneath.
Wow, oak flooring?
Yeah, it's only lucky it wasn't me.
Oh, I don't know. There'd been no risk of brain damage.
So the banister wasn't fastened?
Yeah, with Play-Doh.
Well, that's it. I think you should sue him.
Yeah! You can get loads of money. I've seen all those ads on the TV.
Yeah, where there's blame, there's a claim.
Yeah!
Yeah, you can say it's a whiplash. The doctor can't disprove that.
How do you know about it?
I do go to school, you know.
Raj, how do you put up with people ignoring you?
Who said that?
Seriously, man, I think you should sue him.
I'm not suing anybody. Everybody blames everything else on everybody else these days. Blame it on the council, blame it on the supermarkets.
Blame it on the boogie.
Or you can blame it on Pigott.
Now, the building industry has a perfectly good process for sorting out internal disputes.
And what's that?
Arson.
I'll get it.
Oh, hello, Leo. Oh, you're looking very handsome today. Charles, Miranda, it's been almost 4 hours. Where were you? I mean, how are you?
Oh, as well as can be, given America's refusal to ratify the Kyoto Treaty.
Yeah, Kyoto. Tell me about it.
Are you interested in environmental politics, Leo?
Is he okay?
Oh, he's a teenage boy, who knows? Rupinder, we've got some exciting news. Have you? Oh, well, Colin would never forgive me if I kept it all to myself. Charles and Miranda here, everyone.
Scram.
Sorry, mate, every man for himself.
No, Colin, I've got you, don't worry. Oh, my goodness. Is he all right? Are you all right?
Yes, tell her I'm all right.
Yeah, he's fine, he says.
I think that's wonderful. An extra wheelchair so you can empathise with Raj.
No, Charles, if I'm going to empathise with Raj, I'll buy myself a PlayStation and a Slipshod album.
Slipknot.
Whatever, it's just noise.
I once spent the entire day blindfolded so that I could empathise with the visually impaired. How, an entire day? Absolutely. Or apart from when I had to go down the shops or watch something on the television. We mustn't be too purist about these things. Well, come on, what's your news?
Oh, well, we wanted just to let you know that we've got a bit of a wasp's nest next door.
Right, well, Colin will get rid of that for you. I mean, he's very good at killing things, aren't you, Colin? I mean, just look at our garden.
No, we don't want them killed. We want to protect them.
But they're wasps.
Well, but we're studying Buddhism, and they say it's wrong to kill any living thing.
Oh, come on. Are you saying if the Dalai Lama got stung by a wasp, he wouldn't roll up a copy of the Racing Post and splat it on the window?
No, of course he wouldn't. His Holiness would open a window and encourage the wasp outside with his Racing Post.
Anyway, if wasps come in this house, they get flattened.
Humanely.
No.
And you're happy to accept the bad karma caused by killing the little wasps?
Given that it's a load of old tosh, yes, I am.
Well, in that case, I think we've said everything that there needs to be said. Come on, Miranda.
Charles, can you stomp on a couple of snails as you go out the drive? Bill, you can't lift all those on your own, for crying out loud.
Hey, be careful. Not with your condition.
Oh, I'm more than capable of handling one of these, pal.
Let's have a cup of tea.
Yeah, you deserve a break.
You're going to have to do something about that back.
It'll get better.
But it's a very physical business, this, Cole. I mean, once your back's gone, well, you're of very little use to anyone.
I'll phone the knacker's yard now, shall I?
Actually, while you're there, might be a good time for you to sponsor me for my fun run.
Your timing is amazing. What's the money for this time?
The donkey sanctuary down the road.
Oh, preparing yourself for your retirement, are you?
You're only in a bad mood because of your back. You should seek compensation.
No.
Oh, look, I know the solicitor. His offices are just round the corner. He's brilliant.
How can he be brilliant if his office is in this neighbourhood?
By keeping his overheads down, he can concentrate on the cases he really believes in.
Well, how do you know him?
Well, my brother-in-law used him while he sued the Samaritans.
Boy, were you just talking about me?
Oh, blimey, it's Piggott.
Come on, will ya? Because I'm just as good as you are. Just look at that. $3 that cost.
A lot of money for a tattoo.
Oh, yes, very funny. Go on, Craddock, you laugh. I live in a house with 4 bathrooms and a jacuzzi. Where do you live?
Well, I live with my wife and family.
Just because I'm single don't mean to say I'm gay.
Would you be interested in sponsoring me for my fun run?
How much are you going to give me?
What are you doing here, Piggott?
My bill.
What are you giving us a bill for? You haven't paid us for that bat yet.
For the damage to my property, specifically my banister.
You've got to be joking. That banister was more unstable than you.
How dare you question my sanity? How dare you? Can you hear the little girl singing?
Look, Piggott, I'm not paying for anything. That banister of yours is lethal. You haven't even bothered to screw it in.
I never asked you to go up them stairs.
Yes, you did. You asked us to fit a bath. I mean, where else are we supposed to fit it? In the bloody conservatory?
Well, I don't recall any such conversation. You got any paperwork to back that up? I mean, records, perhaps?
Since when have builders kept records?
Well, in that case, I can't help you. And then my bath fittings?
No, they're our bath fittings.
That's the one thing I have actually paid for!
Do you have any record of Mr. Piggott's purchase, Billy?
I don't think I do, Colin, no.
How very clever. Using my own words against me. Trying to alter the balance of my mind. Well, it won't work because I've had it from professionals! I should expect payment for that bill within the next 7 days.
Well, you can whistle for it, and if you don't pay me for my bath, I'm taking further action.
I am not paying for that bath! What's that, Emily? Yes, he is.
You ought to test him for rabies.
Well, if he's not going to cough up for that bath, we better go and see this solicitor.
Well, I'm not stooping to the law. I've got a much better idea.
Leo, you still haven't put your clothes away. Hi.
Dungarees look good on a woman, don't they?
Well, if they're doing a 3-year stretch at Holloway, sure.
I think they look good on short women. Like Miranda.
Oh, that's what all this madness is about, is it? Somebody's got a crush on Miranda.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Really? What is this about, then?
It's an art project.
There's nothing wrong with having a crush at your age. Something a bit odd about having a crush on Miranda, but hey.
There's nothing odd about Miranda.
Well, she does talk to vegetables.
Lots of people do that.
Not once they're already cooked and on your plate, they don't. Anyway, I thought you fancied, what, Jodie Marsh?
Yeah, well, Jodie's just a girl. Miranda's a woman.
She's a very happily married woman. Married to Charles, and they make quite a good couple.
What are you on about? He's a right-on nutter with no sense of humour. Miranda's bright and bubbly and lovely.
You're not talking about the same woman, right? The one who lives next door with the Peruvian hats.
They're from Paraguay.
Hey, I'm sorry. Leo, I think you are taking this all a bit too seriously, though.
You would say that. People are always down on young lovers. It's like Romeo and Juliet.
Well, it would be if you were both 15. But you're about to start your GCSEs. She's about to start a midlife crisis.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is, Leo. She is old.
Ow, Mom!
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look what I found. You have to listen to this, listen. Miranda, I want to meet you on your veranda, where I can express my deep affection and discuss your opposition to vivisection.
Oh, hang on, Seema. That's not very nice. Go and read some more.
What's going on?
Seema, you put that poem down right now. Honestly, she's so insensitive. Leo, it's a very nice poem. We all agree, don't we, that you can feel exactly how you want to about Miranda. On her veranda?
Leo, if it's older women you're interested in, I think I might have a number for Joan Collins.
It's her mind. She cares about the planet.
Yeah, whichever one she's living on. All right, come on. Enough teasing now. Off you go.
Okay, I'm going out with people my own age.
She's a very interesting person.
Yeah.
Leo, what, I've got teachers younger than her.
Younger than who?
Oh, nothing. The kids are just teasing Leo. I'll tell you about it later. Mwah. Oh, Colin, why do you smell of fish?
Well, if I was to say 4 words to you, kipper, pigget, air vent, would that answer your question?
No.
Oh, we went round to Piggett's yard and broke into his Merc.
How?
I'm a builder.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yes, I forgot I married one of those. Go on.
Well, then we started shoving kippers into his air conditioning unit and down his air vents. He'll reckon the government did it. I could do with a drink.
Oh, Colin, I am so not happy about this. Your back is still not better, is it? So you should be seeking proper compensation. The first step to successful legal action is very rarely provoking the defendant with a kipper.
You're joking. Leo's got a crush on Miranda.
Oh, I'm just grateful it's not Charles. This is Piggett's work. Dear Craddock, hope you enjoy reassembling your van as much as I enjoyed getting the kipper out of my air vent.
Well, how did he know it was us?
You know your sponsorship form you've been looking for?
Yeah, I had it with me yesterday when we went to kipper his car.
Wouldn't be it, would it?
Oh, yeah, Sorry.
Right, the gloves are off.
Shall I go and buy some mackerel?
This is beyond fish. I think it's about time we went and saw that solicitor friend of yours.
Mitai? Oh, mitai. No, that's just what this is. Oh. Okay, so, the wasps really don't bother you?
No, not at all. No, they've become our friends. Though I must admit, their buzzing is starting to get on my nerves.
Well, when you're friends with wasps, you've got to take the rough with the smooth, haven't you? I need to talk to you about Leo.
Oh, yes?
Turns out he's got a little bit of a crush on you.
Really? Oh, goodness me. Well, I haven't done anything to encourage him.
No, I'm sure you haven't.
And obviously, there's my new apricot mood essence, but apart from that...
Well, I guess it's just one of those weird things that happens with teenage boys.
Well, it's not that weird, Rupinder. I have had a number of admirers in my time.
Sure, I didn't mean to suggest that
In fact, one camping holiday, I remember the site warden and the septic tank supervisor got in quite a tiz over me. Mind you, Leo's the first for a while without a beard.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you could do something to put him off, you know, just gently.
Well, I don't know, Rupinder. What can I do?
Talk about something dull.
Something dull? Such as?
I don't know. Fly tipping, the correct disposal of fridges.
But I had a big discussion with you about fly tipping and the correct disposal of fridges only last week.
Yes, you did. And I enjoyed that talk very much. We tipped those flies into those fridges just like you said.
Oh, good, I'm so pleased. I'd hate to think I'd been boring on all these months and you'd just been nodding and smiling, but inside you were secretly longing for death.
Oh, there he is. Morning, gentlemen. Miles, this is my mate, Colin.
Mr. Craddock.
Ah, nice to meet you, Miles.
It's a bit early, isn't it?
What? No. I've heard some people start work at 10. Anyway, sorry to have to meet in the pub, but my office is being done, and in a way, it's handier.
Handier if you're called to the bar.
Very good. OK, small talk over. Now, I've got the broad strokes from Billy, but I'm sure this accident resulted in something much more serious than a back spasm.
No, it's just a bad back, that's it.
Really? No shooting pains down your legs?
No.
Shooting pains down your arms?
No.
Any shooting pains at all?
No.
Look, I should stress that shooting pains are very lucrative.
Oh, you'd like me to lie?
No, Carl, no. What he's saying is you might be experiencing some agonising pain that's temporarily slipped your mind.
Like a steel railing through my head that I forgot about.
You're not really being very helpful. There must be something.
Well, you're making me slightly nauseous.
Excellent. That could be some sort of brain injury. That's 6 figures.
Stephen, can I ask you, when you were going through law school, is this what you were all about?
Oh, sorry, I don't follow.
At what point did you go from thinking, I'm going to shake down organised crime, to I'm going to sue the council for a wobbly pavement?
I hope you're not impugning my profession. It's because of solicitors like me that supermarkets now have little yellow signs which say, caution, wet floor.
That's it, I've heard enough.
Oh, yes. Judge a man by appearances. All you can see are the cigarette burns in the suit, the slight drink problem.
The desperation.
You can't see what's underneath.
But I can see through you. Bent as you are, you're just the bloke to get piggered for me. You're hired.
All right, well, I think this calls for a scotch.
See, I want to go shopping in New York.
You'll be lucky to end up shopping at the rag market. We don't even know how much he'll get, or in fact, if he'll win at all.
Well, I know what I'm going to do in my share. Me and Raj are going to get our own place. Get away from you lot.
Will it have a veranda for wooing Miranda?
No, but it'll have a great big sign saying, "Bug off Seema."
That's mature, Leo. I'm sure the OAP next door will be very impressed.
No, seriously, I hope we all get to go to New York. This place is so boring.
Excuse me, Birmingham is not boring. Birmingham has more trees than Paris and more canals than Venice.
How much money are you actually going to get, Dad?
Look, this is not about money, this is about skewering Piggott.
Yeah, right.
I mean, how much money do you want? Aren't you happy enough as it is?
No.
We just pretend we are to keep you happy.
Oh, Leo, it's your girlfriend.
Oh, it's only me. Hi, Leo. What are you doing? What do you mean? I specifically asked you to try and put put Leo off, and here you are dressed as the woman out of the flake ad.
But this old thing? No, I just threw this on to do the gardening.
Blimey, Charles. Are your horns growing through again?
No, they're wasp stings, actually. I was taking them up some honey, and they rather turned on me.
That's wasps for you. If you want loyalty, try an old English sheepdog.
Actually, I was wondering if I might take you up on your offer of, disposing of them for me.
What about your Buddhist principles, your bad karma?
Well, I wouldn't be actually doing the killing, so I'd be all right. It would be you.
Oh, that's a bit hypocritical, isn't it? I mean, are you sure karma works on that sort of pedantic level?
Well, it must follow rules, otherwise it would just be mumbo-jumbo, wouldn't it?
Yes, you may have a point.
Well, look, my back's getting better, so when would you like the carnage to begin?
Oh, as soon as possible, please.
I'll give Billy a call. We'll be round in, what, about half an hour?
Oh, thanks, Colin. You're a real neighbour.
Why, Rupinder? Oh, I'm sorry I'm so pretty.
Hello, Billy. Yeah, we got some pests next door. They want us to go round and kill some wasps. Just going to get some stuff from the cupboard, Raj.
Okay.
Hey, if I sue Pickett and get loads of money, what are you going to do with your share of the loot? Well, that's if I give you any.
Cheapskate.
I'll slip it a few quid. But honestly, it's not about the money. You believe that, don't you?
No.
You know exactly why I'm suing Pickett.
To teach him a lesson.
Exactly. It's people like Pickett who don't realise that no matter how long it takes, eventually everyone gets what they deserve.
What did I do?
You didn't do anything, son.
I know. Stuff happens.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes, there is.
Like what?
Widescreen TV in room.
You're a cheeky beggar.
OK, all done.
You all right, Colin?
Yep, I got the little blighters. Be careful, Billy, the bag's heavy. The wasps have nested in a set of old bongos.
Oh, I played those when I was in a punk band at university. We were called Wet Blankets. Never really had much of a following, though.
The eagle is landing.
Are you all right?
Yes, it's just a few wasp stings.
You must have been attracted by that apricot mood essence.
Yes. It's always a mistake using a fruit-based perfume when you're killing wasps.
Don't they hurt?
Well, I'm using that Tibetan mental pain control technique we learned.
Yes, I did that with mine. But it still hurts, though, doesn't it?
Not if you do it properly.
One small step for Colin Craddock. One big bag of wasps for Charles and Miranda.
No, just take them away. Just kill them. Kill them.
Oh, so what are you going to do with them when they wake up? Give them breakfast?
No, Charles has to throw him in the canal.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best.
How did you get them to sleep?
Well, I was going to use smoke, but then Charles gave him one of his talks on peat bogs.
He did use smoke. And can I just say that talk has been described in certain quarters as sporadically relevant?
Ah, high praise indeed.
Charles, is Miranda coming?
Yes, in a minute. Why?
No reason. There's nothing going on.
Oh, no, nothing you want to go and write a poem about.
Romeo.
Ooh, where's Judah? Hello, Miranda.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Leo.
I've got some homework to be doing now,
I
so...
thought you wanted to see Miranda. I'll come and do the homework with you.
And then I've got to go and wash the car.
I do seem to have a strange effect on that boy.
Thank you so much, Miranda.
What for?
For making yourself look so hideous.
What do you mean?
Oh, here.
Oh, my wasp stings! Oh!
I think you might have had an allergic reaction.
But why would they do this to me? I love those wasps!
They
Maybe there's a Tibetan remedy you could use?
Don't be so stupid. I look like I've got smallpox.
Oh, it's bad karma for killing the wasps.
Oh, shut up! Bad karma for marrying you. Rita, are you all right?
I'm fine.
I'll go.
What happened to your knee?
Martin Robinson pushed me over.
Why are you looking so pleased about it?
Because loads of people saw him. I'm a sue for every penny he's got.
Okay, come here and sit down, please. Let me look at it.
I've got you now, Craddock. Bang to rights.
Oh, what do you want, Piggott?
I've been filming you from across the street. I've been waiting for my moment, and now I've got him. Unmistakable footage of you, the man claiming an injured back, capering around in a spaceman's helmet. I'm going to be the one suing you.
Well, you don't have to. We're dropping the case.
Colin.
What?
Well, when your daughter comes home threatening legal action against a 10-year-old kid, I think maybe it's time to draw the line.
That's nothing to do with your daughter. You're just frightened me. Frightened of what I might do to you, frightened the people I know.
The only people you know are psychiatrists.
What's wrong with therapy? Most people are afraid to admit they've got a problem.
That's right. Confronting a problem is the first step to defeating a problem.
Hang on. I've just realised. If you drop this case, I've won. I am now officially better than you at everything!
Yeah. What was I thinking of, trying to take on the brain of Britain?
What do you mean, Carl?
We can all learn from this. I tell you what, Billy, as a gesture of goodwill to Mr. Piggott, let's give him that bag of bathroom fittings that he's paid for.
Eh? Oh. Yes, what a lovely gesture. I'll just go and get them. They're just here.
Mr. Piggott, can I give you a little Punjabi tip on how to get rid of that kipper smell?
OK.
You just have to go to any local Indian shop and they'll sort you out.
Thanks. What do I ask for?
Just say, तेरी माँ इतनी मोटी है कि जब वो टीवी के सामने चलती है तो मैं सारा Olympics मिस कर देता हूँ.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
I'll see him out. Well, I'm glad we sorted that out in a mature and adult way.
Absolutely. We're both reasonable men.
Well, one of us is.
Yes, you're right. You're a buzzing.
I think it's that little girl in your head.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and if you'd like to check the bag, make sure all your bathroom fittings are in.